Hello? Sorry that the mix it up was not active. Ah, I appreciate the immediate autoclave, Ripko, and thank you for checking in, Ripko, and thank you for checking in, Sieg. Hello, hello. I'm back. Okay. Hello, hello. It's been a bit. I see bacteria, I panic and try to autoclave. Understandable. I know I give that natural response. It's too bad you can't ever get rid of me permanently. But, you know, I appreciate you trying. I appreciate the effort. And maybe one day I will be gone forever and ever after your autoclave redeem. Maybe you'll, like, send me away for good. Yeah, hello. It's hot. It's hot. It's over here. We pass. I think the peak of the heat wave is over, but it's so dang hot still. It's unbearable. I'm handling it better right now because I've moved my setup to be right in front of the AC, and so I'm like getting cooled down immediately. But it's really loud, and I don't like it. And you could probably hear probably a bit of it. I tried my best to remove as much sound as I can, but you know, it's kind of impossible to remove all of that AC bumbling. Don't overdo it too tough. I know. But I also wanted to stream because I do have a news. I am going to be on vacation in July. I will be back near the end of July, but I will be on vacation because I need a break. I mean, I know it feels like I haven't been streaming a lot, but I've been doing quite a bit off stream and also with work. I love your VTuber model. Oh, thank you, Zanami. Thank you. And also, thank you for checking in, Weedabix. Hello. Oh, you're not hearing anything AC like? Okay, that's good. I did a lot to try to remove background noise, but sometimes I felt like you can hear some mechanical whirs, and I was worried like, oh no. I think it might be more on my end that it's annoying because I don't like having both of my ears covered by my headphones when I'm streaming because I kind of like hearing the sound of my voice. And, you know, it's loud. It's loud in the room. Enjoy your vacation. Yeah, thank you. It's not, I will be back. It's not too long. I'll be back. And I have videos, queued up. So if you are a fan of my YouTube shorts and stuff, there will be still things happening in that regard. I just won't be streams, and I'll still be available online. So if you are, you know, not a member of our Discord, you know, you'll catch me. You can say hi there, and I'll be there still during my break. I just won't be capable of really streaming during my vacation. But you guys I will be back, and we'll have a great time together. And now, thank you for the head pack, Zanami. Thank you. I think been really excited for a vacation considering there's been so much work to do at work, and I'm excited to take a break from that. We have our paper. I was working on a review paper last month, and it finally got accepted and it's been published. And I'm so excited about that. Is your VTuber model like a slime or something, or a random creature? Oh, okay. It's hold on. I am bacteria, just personified and in a scientist form. I'm bacteria. I'm bacteria, baby. I'm here to teach you about what it's like being a bacteria and what microbiology is like, and science and everything like that. But you could basically also call it slime. Slime and bacteria are like kind of one in like not too far apart from each other. Congratulations, publishing science. Thank you. I really wish I could share. I wish I could share a paper with you guys, but you know, privacy, privacy, and all that. But we are super excited. It was a lot of work to get it out, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. We're also working. I'm doing a submission for another conference, and that's taking some time too. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of work in the real life. Oh, thank you for checking in, Carlotus. That's so cool, dude. I'm an alien. Oh, you're an alien? Alien is cool too. Also, I saw on Twitter, can't unsee that the hairpin is totally an extracellular receptor site, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It definitely is one. I've gotten. I feel like after I had the reference on Twitter up for a while previously, but then I had to unpin it. But I realized I should pin it back again. But after I repinned it, everyone's like, "Oh my gosh! I just realized what that hairpin is supposed to be." And I've been getting like so many compliments about it. I really like that part of my design too. I was feeling very cute and clever when I came up with it. Oh. I wonder, hold on. I'm trying to see what the temperature is looking like. Oh, it's 34 degrees Celsius, aka 94 degrees Fahrenheit over here. If anyone is wondering what I'm complaining about when it comes to the heat. It's not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday it was upwards of 100. It's been rough though. It's so I cannot stand extreme heat. I am very like heat intolerant. The moment it gets too uncomfortable and like I start sweating while I'm just doing absolutely nothing, I cannot do it. I cannot concentrate. I just don't want to do anything. It's about the same here. Humidity's up there too. Yeah, it's also incredibly humid. It's I was reading about the phenomenon of like why it's actually like this. Some kind of heat dome effect. I don't know. But either way, it is absolutely horrid. Very heat stroke weather. Yeah, I was actually outside for a bit yesterday because I was like considering perhaps I want to get myself a nice ice cream treat to like handle the heat. And you know, I think I saw two people on the sidewalk and they were just on the ground, and I think they collapsed from heat stroke. There was people like standing around saying, "Yeah, we called the ambulance and they're gonna get picked up." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it's so dangerous out here." You're also not even supposed to be in, like, the heat warning says, hey, don't stay inside the house if you don't have AC. You have to like leave your house if you don't have AC. It's too dangerous to stay inside. Who made your banner? Because I want to buy myself a Twitch banner. Oh, I made, if you see, most of the art you see, unless it's specified, it's been drawn by me. So my model, like emotes, art, etc. It's all me. I've only actually commissioned, I have only one art commission so far of my VTuber model, and I'm still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for that to get done. I am still waiting for that one commission. I'm so annoyed because I put in a Skeb commission the other day for another thing I wanted, and then they just canceled on me again. Skeb is so annoying. It's frustrating. I get it. I should go on VGen because it's pretty guaranteed, but man, art is so expensive. It's like, it's so like, so expensive, but I know it's like it's a luxury. I saw the heat dome thing too. I think it's hot enough to do local news. Yeah, I've seen that too. It's incredibly hot. It's just unlivably hot. No way, you're so talented. Oh, thank you, thank you. It's more like I just, you know, I have visions and I want to get it done, so I do it myself. uh, it's so hot. I've mentioned this on my Discord, and I literally cannot stay in my room, my bedroom. It's it was nearing 90 degrees in my bedroom even at night, and so I have to sleep in my living room right now, which is so like annoying. I've been sleeping on the couch like all weekend because I can't stay in the bedroom, and I can't move my AC. And I can't move my AC into my bedroom. So I'm literally sleeping on the couch until it gets to a more livable temperature. It sucks. It might also be another reason why I truly need a vacation, because if you've ever traveled, like, it's not very fun when you're not able to live, like, be in your bed. I'm just feeling over it, and I think I also need to, like, get out of my apartment until the heat calms down. This place is a little too much for me right now. I'm gonna go crazy if I stay here for like another week. There's a couple of people I'd love to commission some art of, but I can't just say $100 per until I get actual work. Yeah, it's incredibly expensive, and it just keeps getting more expensive. And unfortunately, as a VTuber, there's sometimes you see the base price and think it's something you would like to commission, but there's so many commercial fees associated with it as a streamer. And I don't blame the artists. They should get their bag and whatever. But man, oh man, I feel like can feel like a bait and switch when I see illustrations going for let's say $100, and then they say, oh, it's a commercial fee of $50 if you want to post it on social media. It's like, okay, well, I guess I do. I mean, I'm commissioning this mostly so I can use it for some kind. It's it's hard to justify the cost sometimes, even though when I really like the art. I'm also maybe a bit frugal. I figure on lumping some of that in, especially when it's specific sorts of characters like that. Yeah, get it. I think sometimes it can also be frustrating having a base commercial fee, so to say, because, I am a relatively small creator, and it feels a bit bad that my commercial fee for how many people are going to see it is the same as somebody who might have a way larger audience and, like, is going to use it, and it's going to get way more out of it, but there's complications to that. And also, I'm pretty sure there would be drama about that too. It's like, how dare you call me not a small creator? I'm like, no one would ever agree, like, on what the cutoffs should be for how the fees should, like, scale. So I get it, why it's like a one-time fee. I love it. I did have some ideas of stuff I wanted to stream today, but I think I just want to sit down and chit-chat. I don't want to think too much. I just kind of want to sit down and talk with you guys. Nico is a small crater. Literally, aren't bacteria microscopic? Yeah, exactly. I'm a microscopic bacteria. I'm a microscopic creator. Like, you guys can't. Well, I have to do commercial fees when my art's only gonna be in micrometers. There'd be people gaming and complaining about small, large, mid-sized merchants. Yeah, it would be too complicated. So I understand why it's like a one-time fee. How did you discover VTubing? I discovered VTubing around, I want to say just before the pandemic. I was really into the, HoloLive. The HoloLive Japanese girls. I really liked their content, and I thought it was such a cool idea. And then Hololive EN came out, and then I got really, really into it. And I've been into it since then. I do feel it was something I wanted to get into way earlier, but this is like advice to anybody. You like just do the thing. Don't be scared about like going, oh, am I doing it right? And blah blah blah. Perfection is not. Don't try to aim for perfect and stuff like that. I have like VTubing models that I designed in 2020. And I was like, I really want to debut as a VTuber, and then I didn't. And then I just kept waiting and waiting and waiting and telling myself, oh, I don't know. I don't think I would do that well, or nobody's really going to care that much. But then I finally did it this year. And I'm really happy I did. I do kick myself for not doing it earlier. I should have just pulled the... Just pulled it and just did the thing. And anyway, that's my advice to anybody listening, that you should just do the thing. You know, do whatever you want to do, you should just do it. Even if it doesn't seem perfect. How I discovered VTubing when I was little, I was so desperate to become a VTuber. You were desperate to become a VTuber? And you were little? Oh, you must be young. You know, even when I was a young child, a wee little bacteria microorganism, I used to always think, man, wouldn't it be cool to like be an anime girl? And this was like in 2010. The future was VTubing. The future was VTubing. I didn't know at the time. Even at that time, I had thoughts of like, of streaming with like just a PNG illustration. But then I told myself, that's stupid. Streaming was also an incredibly different environment back in the day. Like I'm talking about like early Twitch days. Like I don't know how far I really would have gotten doing things like that. But I feel like my whole, like, I spent so many years telling myself I don't know, and then putting it off. You're 16 now? Aw, you're still quite young. I know, it's interesting hearing how people get into VTubing and VTubers in general. And there used to be a time when I feel like a lot of people got into VTubing because of corporations. Like primarily Hololive and Niji Sanji, but nowadays I feel like people are into VTubing just because it's a mainstream thing. I've been on what is it? Like I've been on like TikTok and YouTube, and I've seen clips of VTubers going like, "Oh yeah, I just am a VTuber. I don't really know anything about like corporate VTubing or that anything about that aspect. I just like saw clips of a girl being an anime girl, and I was like, oh, I want to do that." And I think that's cool. I think it's interesting how mainstream it is. Quite a... Ooh. Dolphin shoals. Anyway, it's just fascinating. I was thinking that earlier this week, because Hololive, they sent out a bunch of social media posts about saying, hey, we're doing auditions. Make sure you apply to be, you can apply and join Hololive. And if anyone, like, if you follow Hololive, you know that auditions are like, they're a year long. Like, you can apply anytime. The only thing that's different is like you can apply, and then if you don't get in, you can apply 3 months later. There's never like a time period for applications in Hololive. So I always thought it was interesting that they were even like advertising that their applications are open. But then I realized, well, it's probably because VTubing is just so different now. There probably are people who are into the VTubing space who just don't know that. And maybe they're not even aware of what Hololive is, which is why they were doing posts about like, this is how it feels. Like, they interviewed their talents, going, how do you feel about being in Hololive? Like, what talents do you get to utilize, etc., etc. And I was like, who doesn't know that? But, you know, probably a lot of people don't know that. It's just so different. It would be interesting to see a generation of Hololive talent that don't really know much about Hololive. I feel like every talent they've put on have like mentioned that, oh, I am such a huge fan of Hololive. It would be interesting to see girls there that go like, yeah, I didn't really know much about it. I am into VTubing because I want to hide my face. I was not comfy to show my face. Yeah, I mean, I also like like VTubing for the privacy aspect as well. I'm not like super against showing my face or anything, but it is just nice, especially as a woman, not having your face judged. I would definitely, the idea of, you know, having to put on your best face before stream, that sounds awful. I've heard a lot of streamers that do both face cam streams and also VTubing streams. It's very nice to have that option of like, I don't need to put makeup on. I'm just gonna go on stream and use the VTuber model. And that's super, like, I can completely understand that. Yeah, I totally understand that one. Yeah. It's privacy is just nice. And I'm sure for men as well, it's nice to have that, like, I'm not being judged physically. Because honestly, no matter what sex or gender you are, you're going, like, people can be very, very rude. It's not nice. I do think it's silly when people, like, assume VTubers are just really ugly. I've heard that quite a bit, and I've also heard that in some of my TikTok comments, I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, it's like, why, like, they just say, like, ugly IRL. It's like, it's rude. Absolutely rude. You don't know anything. People online are just so, I don't know how to say it. I'll just say they're so silly. They're so silly. They just like to attack on the offense 24/7. Do you have the full body of the VTuber or just half body? I have full body. I'm full body. The rigging for the bottom is, like, not the best, though. I am currently in the process of redrawing my whole VTuber model. But, you know, that takes time. It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same design, but I just wanted to redraw and re-rig some stuff. Honestly, the bottom half can kind of be I feel like it's the thing if you're a new VTuber, commissioning like more than the bottom half can be such a waste. I feel like I rarely ever use it, but you know, that's just it can be so expensive. Like, all of a sudden, if you just commission like the top half, that can be like half the cost versus spending almost double just for something you probably rarely ever use. So adorable. Thank you. I've heard that's the stereotype. From what I've seen, the most opposite. Most VTubers actually look quite nice when they end up posting anything IRL. I know. I do. I've actually noticed that too. I've like, wow, like, they look nice. And even, honestly, even if they didn't look nice, like, who cares? Who cares? People just attack. Even the ones who seem to have really low self-confidence about it, yeah, I've seen that too, where people go like, "Oh, this is me IRL. I'm really like nervous," and then like they're gorgeous, gorgeous person, gorgeous, gorgeous. I mean, everyone has their own reasons of why they don't want to show their face on stream when they stream. I also think, as someone with a career, it's more comfortable to have a level of anonymity as an for any, you know, just anything. I know some people, some VTubers, streaming is their full-time career, so either way, it doesn't really matter. But because I have a 9-to-5 job, and that can be, I would prefer, you know, not having the potential to be recognized by people. Just, you know, just it would be nice. And I travel quite a bit for my job, so that there's also that aspect of like, you know, maybe if I only stayed in one area, that'd be one thing, but because I go a lot all over professional, it's not, it wouldn't be great. That career-based anonymity is what I'd be going for. Licensed and jobs with big institutions can interact with even personal. Yeah. The thought of you know, just like at my organization getting a wind of like what's going on personally is like, oh, please don't. It's not like I'm nothing embarrassing here or like anything I would be ashamed of. It's just I don't really want that crossover, you know. I prefer separation of the two lives. I hate it when people expecting the VTubers behind the model be hot in person. I know there's people, again, it's people have very weird feelings towards just VTubers in general. It's all strange. There's either the expectation of, oh, they're going to be monstrously ugly, or it's like, oh my gosh, they're gonna be so hot because so many people who show off their VTubers are hot. It's like, who cares? Who cares either way? Who cares? It's none of your business. And even, like, yeah. There was what is it? This weekend. Was it this weekend? It was this weekend. Off Kai was this weekend, and I'm sure a lot of VTubers, like, you know, they showed themselves there. I did not go, but I know a lot of my mutuals and people I really like, they went there. It looks really fun. I'm thinking of going maybe next year. I think it would be it would be anonymously, unfortunately. I don't think I would you know, unfortunately, you know, I don't think I would want you guys to know, just because I'm trying to keep it low key. Like, I'd love to put together some here's guideline-based info on health condition stuff, but would like not to have to worry about hospital social media policy and some middle management and lawyerly sort, not like me posting stuff. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have to be careful sometimes too, because my organization is very much like, if you are like, you know, an employee here and, you know, you have to follow our social media like rules, and I'm like, okay, well, but if you can't tie me to this organization in any way, I don't have to care about this. I'm not trying to represent you guys. I'm really not. I'm trying to be my own person here. I wouldn't want to deal with any of that. And I understand why other people also wouldn't want to deal with that too. It's a headache. But I know not maybe something a lot of people consider, because I think quite a few streamers, they're not really doing the whole 9-to-5, or it's not with like a organization that would actually care about what's being represented of the organization online. Aside from all that, what's your favorite video game? My favorite video game? I think my favorite video game is Mother 3. It's the sequel to Earthbound. It didn't come out in America, but there's an amazing fan translation of the game, and it's absolutely wonderful, beautiful game. I love the story, the dialogue, the music, the writing, The characters, everything about it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It really shaped me as a person, and it makes me cry every single time I play it. I do a yearly playthrough of it personally, and it makes me so happy whenever I play it. I should do it on stream. Next time I do my yearly playthrough, we'll play through it on stream. As I get older too, I feel like the story ends up resonating with me more and more. And I've gone through like a lot in my life since I first played it as a kid versus to now, and it's like, oh, okay, and then I cry maybe at new parts of the game because it's just, it makes me that emotional. What else? Thinking of other games I like. I also really like Persona 3. Persona 3 is also one of those games that makes me cry every single time. Also beautiful. Maybe I think games that have made me cry are usually games that are my favorite of all time. Something about it is like, oh man, it really hits me emotionally. Usually emotional aspects of games is what I prefer. I'm very like much about a good story. Like if it's fun gameplay is also pretty important. But if the story like is so wonderful and moving, it really will get me, and it will likely end up being on my top list. Mine is horror. I really don't like playing horror games. I'm really bad at horror games. I do want to try to do some on stream eventually, maybe for October when it's spooky season. We'll do some horror games, but oh my gosh, I am the scariest cat of all time. I can't play Five Nights at Freddy. When I tried it a long time ago, it got me so scared. I think I like pushed the shutdown button on my PC because I didn't know what to do. I'm really bad. I was playing a Claire Obscure Expedition 33. It's not a scary game by any means, but there is like some parts of the game where it's like relatively quiet and then a loud noise happens, and you guys don't understand how jump scared I got by these loud noises. I literally like stood out of my chair and screamed because I just heard like a thud randomly. Really bad. Oh, I would also say Expedition 33 might be up there with my it's too early to say if it's one of my favorite games of all time, but I really like the gameplay and the story a lot. Good story can carry a game despite even bad mechanics or graphics. Yeah, it's true. I think I'm really moved by what people can come up with like as a story. It's usually so beautiful. I mean, it's just I love that side of, you know, humanity and stuff, seeing how we can create this, like, take what we've experienced and create something wonderful for other people to experience. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. When it comes to non-story games, I think one of my favorite games is also Super Smash Bros. Melee. That has like absolutely zero story. It's just a fun game. It's just it's just a fun game. It's just nice to be able to have high execution like gameplay. I also like games that have skill. If there's no story, at least it has to be kind of skillful in a way. I think Twitch is for me. I like talking so much and starting conversations. Yeah, that's good. I also like to yap and yap and yap. Yap, yap, yap. That is why I am sitting in front of you today just yapping, even though it is incredibly hot. I wanted to say hi and hello and how are you doing? Oh, I don't. So my My apartment emailed the whole residence yesterday about how the electricity grid is not handling everyone using their AC well, and they suggested people to like, oh, make sure, if you don't need the AC on, you should turn it off. And I can see the lights flickering right now. But I don't know what they want from us. There's just no way to actually turn off the AC. It's so hot. And when you turn it off, it becomes immediately hot. And so it just has to come right back on. Maybe it's just more like the city's infrastructure was never meant to handle this kind of level of electricity usage. Right now my lights are going flicker. That's also another reason I might have to, it might be difficult to stream this week. I don't want to, leave you guys immediately. It's a good way not to interrupt people while they're talking. I hate doing that. Oh, don't worry. There's nothing more awkward than interrupting people. When I'm in person, I am the biggest. I don't yap as much because I don't want to interrupt anyone, and I want to make sure people are getting what they need to say. So I'm the listener, and I'm going, yeah. Hello, yes. It's the worst, though. It's really awful in online communication. You guys are it's like such a giant meme, like when you're on a Zoom call or Microsoft Teams online conference, and everyone's just trying to talk at once because there's no body language that anyone's done speaking. So it's just going yeah, and then yeah, you can go ahead. So annoying. And the amount of times I've told someone, you can go ahead. That happened to me yesterday. At least we'll know what happened if you disconnect all of a sudden. Yeah, I see the lights are not at full capacity right now, so I have a feeling the grid is not happy. The grid's not happy, guys. The AC, they can't take the AC away from me. If the AC goes down, I'm getting my giant ice cream bowl out. Time to suffer at work, try not to melt. Oh, thank you. Try not to suffer too much at work, okay? If you do, make sure it's inside the autoclave. No, I don't have any guarantees about that, okay? I don't know. I don't know. The video conference awkwardness. It's so awkward. It never... I thought it would get better, but it still sucks. It still sucks to this day. It's been years of video conferencing, and it's still an awkward of... Oh, you can go. Sorry. No, you can go. Yeah. Oh, you know what's also bad about this heat? The air quality has been very, very, terrible. And so I can't do anything about it, though, because the AC is pulling in all this bad quality air. My little air purifiers are working their hardest, though. But I can tell my throat is getting a bit sore from not nice air coming in. I'm guessing your favorite color is pink. How did you know? How could you tell? Was something giving it away? Could it be my giant tufts of pink hair? I do love pink. I think, I was one of those girls as a young kid who would go, I don't like pink. I hate pink. They're making me like pink, but I hate pink. I hate pink so much. There's no way I will ever like pink. And then I think I was 16 and I was like, oh, I love pink. I don't care if they force me to like pink. I love pink. And then I became unapologetically pink. I was like, you won't stop me from being pink. I will be the pinkest pink being there is. You will never stop my pink love. I love pink. Also, your hair in the background. Yeah. I love pink too. So there's so many different kinds of pink. You know, sometimes people like pink, but I'm not as into the pink that they're into. Like they like the super hot magenta pink, and I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. I'm really more into the salmony, the salmon, like pastelly pinks. You know, the purple side of the pink is not as much of my jam. When you start getting closer to like the blues and the purples, yeah, it's less my jam. I like it when it's closer to the orange yellow side of the spectrum. So this whole weekend I have just been I feel like melting in my living room. I've been trying to exert the least amount of energy so I don't overheat. And my friend, I mentioned this last week, my friend was over this weekend and I felt so awful that she came to visit me at some of the worst time of the, like at the worst, literally the worst time of the year. And I was trying to be a nice host to her and tell you, oh, we can go around and I'll take you around to the nice restaurants nearby. We couldn't do a single thing. We couldn't do a single thing because it was too hot to ever leave. I literally, and I felt bad that we had to stay in the living room together the whole time. Oh, hi, B. How's melting? It's going. I'm melting at a slower rate right now. It's slower than it was, but I'm chugging along. It's nicer right now because I'm in front of the AC, and my legs are even cold right now, but my top half is not very it's kind of warm. Actually, it's kind of crazy. I can literally you can't see it, but I'm waving my hands in the air and the air up here is so ridiculously like nasty. It is like I can feel how gross it is up here. It's so warm and gross and like putrid. And then as I go down, it's very nice. It's very nice it's very nice down here near the AC. That's good. I prefer my streamers not a puddle. I'm only half puddle right now. Half puddle. I've been managing. I think you get that feeling you want to rub popsicle all over your body to cool down. I know. It's so... I hate the heat. Well, okay. I like warm weather. I like I'm fine with a sunny day and tolerable heat. I'm good with the 80s. 80F, I'm very like I'm fine. I'm pleasant. I'm thriving. But the moment we start getting into this 90 to 100 degree nonsense, no. I can't do that. I can't like it's so hard to be motivated to do anything when it's this hot. I've had things on my plate that I just can't get myself to do because it's too hot. I'm a big fan of 60s and 70s. I do love a good 60s, 70s. I'm lovely weather. Lovely, like, temperate temperatures. A nice hoodie and sweatpants kind of weather. I love that. When it starts getting really cold, though, I don't like that either. But I can tolerate the extreme cold way better than the extreme heat. It's just like, what do you call it? There's nothing you can really do when it's so hot. I know everyone talks about that. There's only so much you can do. You can rip off all your clothes and you can be bare as you were from your birth, and it's still going to be super hot. And then, but at least with like extreme cold, you can be bundled up in all the layers and the blankets and etc. etc. I'm glad you're alive. It's nice to hear your voice. Thank you. I am glad to be here. I'm going to try to stream the rest of this week. I don't have a schedule. I'm going to try to stream the rest of this week before I go on vacation. I'll mention again, I will be on vacation for July. I'll be back on July 19th. Cold better than hot. Yeah. I agree with that. I can agree with that. I think cold can be very nasty when we start talking about the super negatives and there's snowstorms. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But it might as well. I was gonna say you can't even walk outside when it's too cold. But then I'm thinking like I can't even walk outside right now. It might as well be like being boxed in by a snowstorm. You cannot get me to leave my front door. I refuse. You cannot get me outside right now. I think I opened my door to get some mail and I felt this like oven-like heat temperature just hit my face the moment I opened my door, and I just went, I don't like this. And the air just smells. This is probably like city related, but my gosh, it smells so bad. It stinks when it's hot. I almost feel like I prefer 0 to 140. There's something you can do about 0. Yeah, exactly. You can bundle up so many layers when it's 0, but 100 and 140, like, oh my god, it's disgusting. I know you can acclimate as you like experience heat more. So to me, I am definitely feeling the pain of the heat as I'm not used to this kind of level of humidity and heat. I was talking to a friend who lives in a Southeast Asian country, and she said, I'm weak. But then I was like, I don't live this life 24/7. You have to understand, I'm used to being very, very mild, very temperate. I'm used to being comfortable. Let me be comfortable. It's not supposed to be monsoon season. This is New England. I know. Ow, I hit my hand on my desk out of frustration over the weather. I'm okay. It's supposed to be raining. It's gonna be raining all week now. And I was like, oh, the rain. The rain will cool things down. Absolutely not. It does not cool things down. Well, it cools things down more than it's not going to be 100 and raining, but it's still going to be really hot. And now it's going to be like, I'm going to be swimming physically and literally. Like, I'm going to be swimming in the air. Oh, thank you for checking in, B. It's going to be hot rain at this point. Yeah, exactly. It might as well be like, I'm getting like, it's a literal like a hot shower happening outside. It's going to be so nasty, gross. I don't want it. I don't want it. You're currently living in Florida weather. Good luck. I didn't sign up for this. How dare the earth do this to me? Why can't I be holed up? And someone like... I need someone to take me, the bacteria sample, and throw me in the deep freeze. You can thaw me out when this is all over, okay? I can't handle this anymore. I'm death. I'm dead. To be perfectly fair, we did this to the earth. Yeah. Yeah, we did. I must hydrate. Hold on. The earth didn't ask for us to pollute and emit so much carbon and nasty stuff pollutant into the world. I'll make a glycerol stock and thaw you when things return to the 80s. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I need that. I can't be here anymore, you guys. I was thinking the other day about, like, man, the world is just getting hotter and hotter and hotter every year. And I hit you again, Mike, sorry. I just don't know how these cities, countries, the world in general is going to be able to handle all of this. I'm looking at how my own city is handling this extreme bout of heat wave, and it's not good. We just don't have the infrastructure to support this. I read a very sad statistic about how only 1 in 4 homeless shelters in my city have air conditioners. It's like, well, what are these people supposed to do? They can't exactly go anywhere, and a lot of times if they were to go to the cooling centers mentioned by the city to like cool off, they're probably going to get in trouble for loitering of some kind, because maybe that's kind of what happens when you're a homeless person, unfortunately. It makes me really sad, you know, the state of the world. There's a lot of things to be said about over the state of the world, and it keeps happening. I feel like things have just been kind of piling up of sad, 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 and sad, and sad. But, you know, it's okay. We do what we can, you know. We do what we can together. The world is going to burn, yeah. Yeah, it's just so... It's hard to think about what can even be done at this point. Yeah, not a fan. No matter the politics, the world is currently spiraling in a bad direction. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this isn't like a partisan issue. Like, this is like really like everyone should be caring about what's going on in the state of the world. I try my best. I try my best to spread the joy and whimsy that I can, so we can, you know, have a nice time even if the world is burning. We'll do something. We as a community, you know, we'll at least stick strong together. Even when the world seems like it might not be the kindest and nicest place, or even livable place. At least we're here, you know, together. Yeah. We get you have different ideas on solutions, but please, for the love of everything, can we start working on solutions for once? I know, it's just like... It's just unfortunate. It's so, like, sad how nobody wants to... No one can agree on what's good, like, can be done. There's just so much talk about things being done, and no one wants to implement it. But I get it. A lot of these decisions, they're really hard to figure it out. But I think the roadblocks some people make for solutions to be implemented make it even more frustrating. That's me being angry. It's hard. I love your vibes on your streams. Always so nice, chill and nice. Oh, thank you. I want people to feel relaxed and have a good time and feel educated just a bit, maybe. I'm not always educational, but I want people to just, you know, have a nice time while they're here, because the state of the world is not very pleasant. Like, the current thing I want done is bacteriophage treatments. That's my next goal. Oh, fascinating. Interesting. I've done... excuse me. I keep bumping into you, little Mike. So sorry. I don't know. Like, I've read about the bacteriophage treatments. I don't know too much about them in general, though. And you're so mean to your mic. I know, I'm so mean to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little guy. The FDA doesn't like them because they're alive. Yeah. I mean, ugh. Don't get me started on what the FDA likes and doesn't like. The FDA is there is a level of incompetency there that can be very frustrating. Is a nice way to put it. They don't want to accidentally mutate and infect humans. I guess I can see that. There is that risk. There is yeah, there, if you don't know what's going on, it sounds like that's the risk. However, that's just not it. That's why it's like FDA's incompetency can be really frustrating. That's why we also need good science communication skills to explain to people what this actually means, etc., etc. It's already approved partially. Is it already partially approved in the EU? I didn't know that. I feel like usually Europe is a good indicator of how things are going, of like what's a good direction. Of like what to approve and also not have approved. I can't think of a receptor on bacteria marginally close to something on a eukaryote, much less a human. That's very true. Nico, I'm back. Oh, welcome back, Zanami. What made you choose to be a bacteria? I chose. Okay, there's going to be an ad playing. So if you're in them, if you get this, if you hear this, if you don't hear this because an ad is playing, just let me know and I will repeat myself. But I am a bacteria because I really love microbiology. Microbiology was one of my favorite topics as an undergrad, and I just wanted to do so much work regarding microbiology. Unfortunately, things didn't turn out that way, and I ended up being much more related to other fields of science. But I still love microbiology so much, and I also love science in general, biological sciences so much, and I wanted to become a VTuber, a scientific educational VTuber and I thought bacteria was a very fun and unique concept for a VTuber. There's already so many science VTubers, and I'm basically like a science VTuber looking modeled as well, but I just like the spin of saying I'm bacteria, and I think it's fun, and we get to have a fun little community jokes like autoclaving, and I get to pretend I live in a petri dish, and I get to call you guys my bacteria buds. That's not much. It's not much deeper than that, honestly. I just want to kill MRSA, god damn it. I know. I have to look more into phage therapy. I'm kind of curious about it. It's not something I've, like, super extensively researched. Well, that reminds me, I do want to... this Friday, I do want to do the stream that I had planned last Friday, which was reading a cancer research-related paper that I was reading the other day that I thought was super fascinating, and I figured you guys might enjoy looking at it together with me. The only downside, and you can't let anyone know, is it's not licensing 4.0. Like, so I'm not legally allowed to show it to you guys, but we're gonna do a little looky look at it. We're just not, maybe we won't I won't show you the whole PDF, and I'll put it together in a PowerPoint format so we don't like get in any trouble. I doubt we would get in trouble realistically, but we will just play it safe. Oh, thank you for checking in, Brent, and oh, thank you for subscribing. Wow, thank you so much. It's good to see you, Gren. I know you've been like away for you were busy earlier. You missed a bit of the stream, but don't worry, I'm still here. We've just been yapping mostly about the heat. I have disposable income, so I can sub. Oh, how's work been? I know that's been the thing for your summer, right? Like you started your first job. Hope that's going okay. Thank you, B, for letting me know. I appreciate that. Okay, so my career was mostly not bacteria related, but I still ended up really liking bacteria. And so when I started thinking about VTuber concepts, I was like, what if I make it bacteria related? Because I like science and I want to be a scientific communication like VTuber. And so I decided, what if I just make it like a bacteria scientist? Not bacteria science, but bacteria scientist. You know, I thought that was cute. I thought it was a cute idea. And I know it's like mostly a scientist like VTuber, but I think the twist of being a bacteria makes it kind of fun. I think there are still two. There's still 2 more founder badges. 2, because I think it's 10 total? 10 total? Driving took a bit, and I need to deal with the pets, and then I laid in my bed a bit. Oh, wow, thank you, B. Thank you so much. Also, wow, there's a hype train, my first hype train. Amazing. Amazing, wow, thank you so much, you guys. I think with that, I have enough for my first cash out. I can, like, get the money out of my Twitch account, finally. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Gren. I chose to be alien because science is my favorite subject. I always liked the stars. They were so pretty. Yeah, my favorite kind of VTuber creator is someone who you can tell that they put their interests and their selves into their model. Like, I am a big fan of people, like, I can tell that I get a glimpse of what kind of person they are simply just from how they look as a VTuber. It's really nice. Don't have the most social income, but founder badges are worth it. Oh, thank you so much. You did not have to do that, but I am very appreciative. And I mentioned this like at first when I got affiliate, but my proceeds will be going towards the American Society of Microbiology. My Twitch proceeds will go towards helping microbiology research. Specifically for things like, you know, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Making sure people of all kinds can do their microbiology research. I don't think I could be a VTuber just because I couldn't pay or make a model. I'd probably be a flesh tuber if I did anything. I mean, flesh tuber is also nothing wrong with being a flesh tuber. Being a VTuber is quite an expense, so I don't blame people who are like, oh, I can't afford that. There are cheaper options. And, you know, you can use free or pre-made models, but I know not everyone's into that, and I kind of can get that because I don't like, you know, it doesn't maybe feel like you. I was also considering for a while to being like, you know, using a pre-made model, and yeah, I wasn't really into the fact it wasn't going to be me, you know. Fun fact, I've made it clear to my family that if anything happened to me that I'd want my brain donated to autism research. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, oh no. That reminded me of that really, really sad article that it gets posted quite often where a man donated his mother's body to Alzheimer's research, and then her body was sent to like a military field for like bombing research, and they like bombed her body. Oh, it was so sad. Very, very sad. That is the terrible so terrible. I sort of stumbled into VTubing. I had a bunch of artist friends, and one of them just made art of me, and that's my PNG now. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I think a lot of people tend to like, usually not too deliberate. It's like a stumbling feeling of like going, oh, what's all this then? I think that's what makes VTubing pretty cool. I specifically just want my brain donated and if possible to be an organ donor. The rest of my body to be buried in a casket or cremated. Ah, interesting. I don't know what I would want with my body done. My bacteria body can go to the... I want you guys... You can take my bacteria corpse. Throw it into the autoclave. Buried with the autoclave even. Yeah, I was always sad to see, like, I can't imagine. I'm sure that guy's story of his mother's body being misused for research is probably not uncommon. Just unfortunate. Unfortunate to find out that's what happened to your own mom's body. Alright, I'm trying to cool down my arms. Oh, I missed that. My favorite game Warframe got an update, which is fun. Oh, that's cool. Is it was it a big update? I don't know too much about Warframe. I haven't been playing too many games aside from MapleStory lately. In fact, after stream, I'll just be playing a bit more MapleStory even. I would like to donate my body to science fiction. One of my favorite Stephen Wright chicks. I love Stephen Wright. It's a semi-big update. My favorite game so far, like as of late, MapleStory got a semi-big update recently too. And it was like a complete failure. They're so bad at they're so bad at updating their game. The game was down for like 30 something hours for maintenance, and it was so buggy. It's so bad for such a game from such a huge company. It's so silly to see. Warframe's a fun game, but be warned, it's a grind of a game. Ah, yeah. I think I've heard that from people. Unfortunately, I feel like I have a hard time getting into like new games lately. I feel like I have to be really, really like hyped up about the game to get into something. I have this problem where I'm like I go back to the games that I've played so many times and I just go, oh yeah, it's time to replay that game, or it's time to do that game, or play that game, or keep playing the same game. I'm a comfort warrior. It's me watching the same videos, same TV shows, listening to the same music over and over. They added a new frame playable characters, the 61st one, and received a new game mode. Oh, that's so fun. Have you gotten a chance to already play it today? Or are you gonna play it now? Or like later today? My girlfriend was excited about Date Everything. I bought it for her, and then she got so excited about it that I got it. It's tons of fun, but insane. I've heard about that game. Oh, Date Everything. Hold on. It's the game I'm thinking of, right? Oh yeah. Sandbox dating simulator set in the comfort of your home, featuring 100 fully voice-acted dateable characters. Wow, that is a lot. Steam, stop. Stop it, Steam. You date your furniture. Is that real? Is it really like that? Oh wow, it really is like that. I'm sorry, I'm just looking through the pictures. That's so insane. That looks fun though. Maybe I'll try it out. Warframe's updating right now. Oh, exciting! Exciting, exciting. I hope you have fun when you get to play it. I think it's always super exciting when you get to play new games. I guess the newest game I was playing was Mario Kart World. I really liked Mario Kart World. I haven't played it a lot recently. You can hear voices. Stop that. I haven't played my Switch 2 in a bit, but I don't think you'd enjoy Nico because it's very different from the games I've seen you play. Oh yeah, chances are I probably wouldn't like it, but you know, I'm excited for you. I'm excited when there's something fun for someone to play. You know, even if I don't like it, I know people get super excited for like shooting games and sports games, and I can't really understand the hype. But you know, I'm there for them. I'm there for them feeling excited in any way. I'm quite a what do you call it? A gamer that likes cute things. Not that I won't play games that aren't cute, but I definitely prefer if there's a cute aesthetic related to them, and that will get me into it. Somebody made glasses that let you see the concepts of objects as anthropomorphic humans and chat with them. So of course you start dating them because the tinfoil hat guy on Discord told you not to leave your house to avoid attack drones. Oh, I see. Cute things are great, like you. Oh, thank you, B. Thank you. Warframe's like 12 years old, but still up very regularly, and TennoCon is next month. I won't be going because I'm in Canada, but I'll be watching the Warframe TennoCon stream. Oh, how nice. I love... Obviously, I'm not in Warframe, but I really enjoy games with like a solid community like that, where there's like a convention related to it, or people are celebrating stuff related to the game. I think it's so fun to see that kind of like community and like people getting together over their hobbies. It's so fantastic. It makes my heart warm. MapleStory, the game I was playing as recently, they have a convention, or it's a very small convention. They have one in LA every October, and I really want to go, but it's so far going to the West Coast. It's really, really far. I want to go to Canada. I think Canada is beautiful. I've been to quite a bit of Canadian cities now. I really, really like Montreal. Montreal is probably my favorite city I've been to. I don't think I would be able to live there because there's like a heavy French speaking requirement, but it's beautiful. I really enjoy that city. I've become friends with several streamers. One of my favorites got into the Warframe content creator program, so they're officially endorsed by the games of, oh, how fun! That's exciting! I wish more games I played had some kind of creator program. I don't think MapleStory... I keep talking about MapleStory because that's the only game I've been playing recently. MapleStory used to have a content creator program, but they recently got rid of it because I don't think it was doing too much and they didn't want to maintain it, which is sucky. I would have wanted to be part of it. I've never been outside of the US. Oh, you should whenever you have you know, the funds or time, you should definitely go. Or at least to Canada. Canada's so close by to us. Well, it might not be close to you, like compared to how close it is to me, but it's still relatively closer than other countries. I'm a huge fan of Paradox saying they have a yearly, I think, massive multiplayer game in Sweden in a castle because they're insane. In a castle? In a castle? That's so cool. That's way cooler than being at like a convention center. Said streamer announced they got into the creator program yesterday. Oh, cool. That's fun and exciting. Fun, exciting news. One day I want to go to TennoCon in the future. Oh, I hope you can go. You should definitely save up the money. I think going to those kind of experiences and events is so wonderful. It probably will, like, be a lifelong memory for you. Okay. I will hydrate. Thank you, Curlotus. You can't tell, but I've been hydrating. I've been hydrating a lot. Because I kind of have to with how hot it is. I thought it was going to get cooler as the day goes on, but it's still 98F. So I am still dying, and my face is still very hot. It's kind of crazy how hot my face is. Don't worry guys, I'm not going through heat stroke or anything, but I'm just saying, like, it is insane how just warm it is. It's always in Canada because that's where the devs are. Ah, yeah. MapleStory, yeah, that's why MapleStory has their convention, and it's in LA because that's where the headquarters for their company is, which sucks that they'll never do anything in New York or even close to the East Coast because of that. I'm lucky to have had enough money, the child and parents who decided to take me and my brother international when they could. Oh yeah, I think that's like a lovely experience to really give to your kids and family when you can do that. My parents they only took me to Japan when I was younger, because I mean that's kind of where we were from. But it was always fun to be able to like leave the US even for a bit and go there. Just nice experience. Hi lurkers, I hope I'm not drowning you. Oh yeah, hello lurkers. I acknowledge and see you and appreciate you, even if you're not chatting. Hello, hello, hello. And I also, as usual, I will plug the Discord. I plug the Discord in case anyone's too shy to do exclamation point Discord. You can just click that and you can be connected to streamer and community and the bacteria buds. TenniCon specifically in London, Canada. Is London, Canada East Coast? I can't remember. I'm bad with my geography. My dad's a veterinarian and he needed to go to conferences to keep his license, so whenever he could, he went to the international one with us. Oh, how cute! My colleagues, now that they have like children, so when they go to the international conferences, they also take their kids with them, and I think that's it's always so adorable to see them. When I went to the conference this month even, I remember there were so many kids. There were so many children walking around, and they were not speaking English because I'm presuming that they came from somewhere international. And I thought, like, what a fun, wonderful experience. Ontario, north of Ohio. Oh, north of Ohio. Okay. Okay, makes sense. I can picture that in my head. It must be nice to be able to get that kind of experience. Also, like, it's like a conference, it feels very different. It feels how, like, as a child, it kind of feels like a theme park. It's East Canada, quick Google map. Ah, yeah. Only thing I know, my Canadian geography knowledge, there's Vancouver all the way in the West Coast. Don't know what else is going on in the West Coast. I just think about Vancouver. There's Alberta in the middle. And then there's all the way on the East Coast, and there's Toronto, Montreal. And what's the capital? The capital, Ottawa. That's the extent of my Canadian geography. For any Canadians out there. It really does. That's why I could totally understand your conference. Those are these massive bear stand somewhere. Yeah. I think I'm going to be heading to another conference this fall, so I'll be excited to share that. But the conference I'm going to in fall is going to be way more. It's way more low key than what I was showing off this month. It's way more. It's less doctory. I mean, It's less industry, more doctory. I don't know where it's at. I think it's. I have no idea. I have to double check. They change locations every year, so it's hard to say. I don't know off the top of my head. Last year it was in Vancouver, but I didn't get to go, which was so sad. I wanted to go to the Vancouver conference. It's so nice when when they take you far. I did go to a San Diego conference last year, so I can't complain too much. It would be nice to also go to an international conference, but I think, unfortunately, I am still not senior enough in my organization. My organization still does not send me to anything in Europe, even though there's a lot of European medical conferences. I don't have the seniority and experience to tell them, please send me. Yeah, because you go for work, right? So work helps you go. Yeah. They pay for absolutely everything, so it's nothing for me like to pay, which is nice. That's why it's like a shame when I don't get to go, even though I'm like, I don't mean to be entitled or anything, but it's like, I want to go, you know, I want to go to Vancouver. It's okay, you're working hard, they're already appreciating your skills. Yeah. I'm sure eventually, if I stick around, if I keep sticking at this company, I would eventually get invited to Europe. Too bad that, like, this is a different conversation, but it's too bad, like, it's not usually great to stick around in companies for too long. I mean, I'm sticking around as long as I am adequately paid, but it's usually, you know, people are job hopping left and right. Though I think lately the job hopping has quieted down because it's not a great market for the workers. It's what is it? It's an employer's market right now. I mentioned my friend was here this weekend, and she was lamenting to me about her lack of jobs, like job offers. I'm like, yeah, it sucks. It sucks so hard. Like, how are you supposed to do anything right now, especially if you're trying to get into the science field? Entry-level science jobs just do not exist right now. Or if they do, you're competing with people that have years of experience that aren't even entry level. It's super frustrating and annoying. It's all sucky. So, you know, I have to hold on. I have to hold on to my 9 to 5 as close as I can. Sweatson just got his bachelor's and starting the job search. I wish you lots of luck. I would definitely recommend using whatever connections you have. But right now is unfortunately maybe it's a tough time. It's a really tough time. I didn't even talk about. I went to a concert this weekend. Not this weekend. It was it yesterday? No, it was Monday. I went to a concert Monday for a K-pop concert. It was super duper fun. Incredibly hot. And it sucks because I was trying to be like very frugal and save some money by going to take public transit to the concert venue. But the thought of taking public transit at 95 degree weather was really, really unappealing. It probably, and my friend and I were both worried. It's like, what if we have like heat stroke going there? Or if it's like very, very uncomfortable and etc. etc. It was going to be like an hour-long public transit ride. So it was like, maybe we should just suck it up and take an Uber. And we did. I like taking public transit when I can, but gosh darn it, did the weather make it like impossible to make that an option. Subway is kind of muggy there. Yeah, there was a lot of reports of people saying like, oh, it's impossible. Like, you will like faint if you are on the subway today. And there was a lot of reports of heat stroke, which is incredibly sad to hear. But yeah, the concert was amazing. Maybe I will. I might post a video or two that I took while I was there. I think maybe people will find it funny how much I was screaming, as someone who comes across quite chill maybe sometimes. But then when I'm in a concert and enjoying myself, I will scream. I will scream my little heart out. I was really it's been a while since I'd gone to a concert in general. And I was really annoyed to see how many people just spend the whole concert recording. Maybe this is like maybe I'm sounding like an old lady. But it was disappointing to see like people just hold up their phones in front of their face the whole time. The whole time. They would literally just have their giant phones just in front of their face recording and never look up, and they weren't even like dancing or smiling, or they didn't even look like they were having a good time. They were just recording, and I just didn't understand. I just don't understand that kind of behavior. VTuber going wild at a K-pop concert? Unheard of. Unheard of. Crazy. Breaking technology. Yeah, it was just, I just don't get it. I think at one point I was recording something and I was like, what am I doing? Why am I recording this section of the concert for so long? I should just look up and look with my own two eyeballs what's going on stage. And then that was way more enjoyable. Way, way, way more enjoyable than just looking at my screen. It's just, I guess, a different time. Also, if you've ever been to a K-pop concert, one of the big things is you're supposed to have, you have a light stick. You have, like, every group has a light stick associated with it. And I can understand, you know, the light sticks can be kind of expensive. And, you know, I get it if you can't afford it. You should, you know, you don't have to feel like you gotta, like, use it. I have my special light stick for certain K-pop groups that I really like. And I like waving them in the air and, like, showing off how much I'm a fan of them. But when you're recording and you're not waving your light stick, the audience looks so dark and dead and, like, unlit. And when you compare a North American K-pop concert to something in, like, Korea or Japan, everyone's, like, holding their light stick and the audience is, like, completely illuminated. It just feels like such a different vibe. And I felt really bad because the artist that I went to go see, he kept apologizing because I think he felt like maybe people weren't enjoying themselves. He kept going like, I'm super sorry if I'm not playing your favorite songs or doing anything. Like, I just hope you're having a fun time. Like, please, like, you know, sing along. Just maybe try to sing along. And he said, I'm sorry. I hope it's not disappointing or anything. And I'm like, no. I was screaming in my seat, going like, please, you don't need to apologize. You're not doing anything wrong. So it didn't help that the whole front audience were just recording, so it was completely dark. And I know when you're on a stage, seeing like completely dark front, like the front few rows, it probably feels quite bad. When you're used to, like, illumination all over the place. Made my heart heavy. I did have a really fun time, though. I hope I hope he comes back and he realizes he was, people were enjoying themselves. Even if it might have not looked like it. Ow. I banged my foot on the chair. Ouch. Okay. Anyway, we've been chit-chatting for a bit. I do think I need to head out. I'll text him this clip. He'll understand. Yes, thank you. I hope he sees this clip. You know who you are, K-pop man. You are appreciated and loved by many people. I think we're going to head out now because I need to get some food. And aka get food meaning I need to deliver food. I need to get food delivered to me because I will not be cooking in this weather. So I am going to see you guys tomorrow at the usual time. I will send a Discord message beforehand. Oh, hi Cappy Sheep. Glad I can make a portion of stream even if it's ending. Oh yeah, I'm glad you were able to make it. Sorry, we're just wrapping up. I will be here tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we'll figure it out. Anyway. Oh yeah, I'll tell you. I'll post a picture of what I get. So I'll see you guys later. And I hope you guys are staying cool if you are also on the East Coast. I'm doing my best to stay cool. I'm gonna go make chicken soup. Oh, chicken soup sounds delicious, but also the thought of being anywhere close to the kitchen and stove right now makes me physically revolt. Makes me want to, like, shrivel up. I can't leave my living room right now. My living room is the only sanctuary of cool air. Okay. I will be heading out now. Bye 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 bye. Goodbye, Weetabix. Bye, B. Why'd you bonk me, Gren? You can't even see it. Anyway, goodbye.